Coming off a disappointing road loss, the Seattle Seahawks return home to CenturyLink Field to host the LA Rams, with first place in the NFC West up for grabs.
We have a lot of respect for what they're doing in all phases. This is probably as well-rounded a team, and I've said that the last couple of weeks because we've been facing teams that just have their act together. These guys are great in special teams. They're playing terrific defense, and their offense is way out there, averaging over 30 points a game. So it's just we have to do everything right to have a chance, and that's what we're preparing to do.
The Rams are the second highest scoring team in the league, thanks in part to second-year quarterback Jared Goff. The former overall #1 pick has been impressive away from the Coliseum. His QB rating on the road ranked second in the league, throwing 12 touchdowns and only 1 interception.
His ability to go to his second and third read, earlier in the season he was kind of, off his feet. We were able to pressure him some, get him off his pocket. But now I would say he's able to, he's sitting back there, he looks more calm back there and is going through his reads. So
he's playing to his potential. You can see him game in and game out making great throws. He's in command of the offense. He's creative with the plays that he makes. He's utilizing his players really well. It was more in a survival mode, I think, in his first year, and he's not there at all. He's from early on when we played him, he had already started well. He was playing good football, and he has just continued to show that consistency, which is a fantastic attribute. His numbers are great. Their offense is doing awesome, and he's really grown.
Goff has several options to throw to, as the Rams are the only NFL team to have 4 different receivers with over 500 yards, including rookie Cooper Kupp, who leads the group.
His level of consistency is what is kind of leading him to becoming a really good player really fast. Is he does things right, he's where he's supposed to be, and he catches the football when it comes to him. So all that being said, that is essentially that's what leads to greatness.
He's really good. He really fits into their offense in a way that they know how to use him. He's been a factor in a lot of games. Made big plays last week, against Philly. He's just a go-to guy, and does a lot of special things, even getting open in tough situations, coming through in big opportunities. He makes the plays, and he runs well with the football, so he's doing a good job.
Running back Todd Gurley has been a dangerous threat both in the running game and passing game. He already has over 1,000 yards rushing and over 600 yards receiving, while leading the NFL with 13 total touchdowns.
Well, Todd Gurley, yeah, he's the real deal. Not only can he run the ball, he's very efficient catching the ball at the backfield. He makes a lot of plays out of the backfield, getting the ball, extending plays.
The offense is really, I think, is clearly built around his ability and the dynamics of what he offers. Man, he's a terrific outside runner and inside runner. He's great with the ball in his hands coming out of the backfield. He can do everything.
LA's defense has been anchored by their front 7, specifically Aaron Donald, who has been a handful for opposing offenses.
When I think about Aaron Donald, he's probably, in my opinion, the best defensive player I've ever played against in terms of actually playing a game against. And that's a pretty big statement. I've played against some really good guys. I have tremendous respect for how he plays the game. He's really tough. He's really quick. He's pretty special.
He's phenomenal. Obviously, again, with the crossover tape and things like that, if we're able to watch him, he's just an explosive athlete, a really good football player. Again, has the ability to dominate, but again, it really comes down to his timing of the snap count, things like that, and just being a really explosive athlete is what kind of propels him to the upper echelon.
And you can't forget about the Rams' special team unit. They have one of the best punters in the league in Johnny Hecker. The unit has scored 3 times this season, and in the last 2 games alone, they have blocked 3 kicks.
We know them, they know us. Scheme, aggressive mentality, good players at the right spots. Their special teams, the kicker, the punter, the returner, Farrell's doing great, on the back end. So it's just a well-oiled group, and they really challenge us.
After winning the NFC West title last season, the Seahawks will be looking to take back that top spot in the division this Sunday. Kickoff is set for 1:05 p.m. Pacific. You can watch it live on Q13 Fox or listen to it on the Seahawks Radio Network.